1938 Chrysler Business Coupe. Price: $10,900. Location: Lowellville, Ohio. This classic 1938 Chrysler Business Coupe is a solid pre-war American automobile that offers timeless styling and honest drivability. Designed as a practical yet stylish two-door coupe, this model delivers the charm and character that made Chrysler a respected name during the late 1930s. Power comes from a dependable flathead six-cylinder engine, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission and rear-wheel drive. The car runs and drives, making it a great candidate for local cruising, car shows, or continued restoration and enjoyment. Its straightforward mechanical setup adds to its appeal for classic car enthusiasts who appreciate simplicity and authenticity. The exterior is finished in an attractive gold color that highlights the coupe's elegant lines and period-correct design. The body presents well overall, offering a distinctive look that stands out among other pre-war classics. Inside, the brown interior provides a warm and classic atmosphere, complementing the exterior color nicely. This Chrysler Business Coupe represents an affordable entry into pre-war classic car ownership. Whether you're looking for a drivable vintage cruiser, a restoration project to personalize, or a unique addition to your collection, this 1938 Chrysler offers strong value and undeniable classic appeal. With its clean presentation, manual transmission, and running condition, this business coupe is ready to be enjoyed. A great opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history at an approachable price point. 1939 Ford Coupe. Price: $39,000. Location: Columbus, Nebraska. Steel body. Show winner. Modern power. This 1939 Ford Coupe is the perfect fusion of pre-war style and street-ready performance. Built on a solid steel body and finished in a stunning head-turning color combination, this car has already proven itself. A multi-show winner that grabs attention whether it's parked or cruising down the road. Under the hood sits a 350 V8 with tuned port injection, paired to a smooth 700 R4 automatic transmission. Reliable, responsive, and built for real driving. Equipped with a Be-Cool AC and heat system, aluminum radiator, and electric fan, it runs cool and stays comfortable in any condition. Inside, it's all about clean custom touches and modern convenience. Power windows, shaved door handles with remote entry, and a well-finished interior give it that high-end street rod feel without losing its classic soul. The stance is dialed in perfectly with 18-inch rear and 17 front wheels, giving it a balanced, aggressive look that complements the body lines beautifully. And just as important, it's as clean underneath as it is on top. No shortcuts, no hidden issues. This is a well-built, well-kept car that's ready to show or go anytime. If you're looking for a turnkey hot rod that wins trophies and drives just as good as it looks, this is it. Serious inquiries only. Call for details. Cars like this don't stay available, especially at this price. 1941 Ford Super Deluxe. Price: $27,500 OBO. Location: Mound City, Missouri. Pre-war style. Modern power. Proven show car. This 1941 Ford Super Deluxe blends timeless design with upgrades that make it reliable, comfortable, and ready to drive anywhere. Under the hood sits a strong 350 V8, paired with a 700 R4 automatic overdrive transmission rebuilt just a year ago. It runs great, shifts smooth, and delivers dependable performance every time you turn the key. This is the kind of setup that lets you enjoy the car, not constantly work on it. Equipped with power brakes, it offers improved stopping confidence, while the addition of AC and heat makes it comfortable in any season. New tires and a new battery mean it's ready to hit the road right now. This isn't just a cruiser, it's a proven show winner. The car has been to many events and has taken home multiple trophies, a clear sign of how well it presents and how much attention it gets. It's the kind of car that draws a crowd whether you're parked or rolling through town. Classic 1941 styling gives it a unique presence that stands apart from the usual builds. Smooth lines, bold grille, and that unmistakable pre-war look, combined with modern reliability underneath. This is a turnkey classic. Get in, drive it, show it, enjoy it. Priced at $27,500 or best offer. Trades considered for something old, but no projects or junk. If you want a head-turning classic with modern drivability and proven show appeal, this one delivers. Don't miss it. 1936 Ford 5-Window Coupe. Price: $39,950. Location: Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is a beautiful all-steel 1936 Ford Model 68 5-window coupe with a rumble seat, a true pre-war American classic that is ready to hit the streets and be enjoyed immediately. This car has been stored in a climate-controlled environment, well cared for, and it clearly shows in every detail. Under the hood sits the legendary flathead V8 59AB, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, delivering an authentic vintage driving experience. To improve drivability on today's roads, the rear axle gearing has been changed to 3.54, allowing for smoother cruising and more comfortable highway speeds while still maintaining classic character. The exterior presents extremely well, with no rust, bubbling, or areas of concern anywhere on the body. The paint is rated at a strong 8.5 out of 10 and looks even better in person, giving the car a deep, rich appearance. Body panels, lines, and gaps are all nicely aligned, and the brightwork and trim are in very good condition. Both the front and rear chrome bumpers show well and retain a clean, classic shine. All of the windows are fully functional, including the front and rear windows that roll down and open as they should. The car sits on Coker white wall tires, which are in good condition and perfectly complement the timeless look of the coupe. One of the highlights of this car is the fully functional rumble seat, complete with nicely upholstered seating. It adds character, charm, and that unmistakable vintage appeal that only a true classic Ford can offer. Inside, the interior is very well preserved and shows beautifully, with no issues or areas of concern. The seats, door panels, headliner, carpets, dash, and interior trim are all in good condition, creating a comfortable and authentic cabin experience. The car retains its original 6-volt electrical system, which works exactly as it should. All lights, gauges, including an aftermarket temperature gauge, turn signals, wiper, and electrical components are in proper working order, offering reliability without compromising originality. Even underneath, this Ford continues to impress. The underbody is clean and well detailed, matching the quality of the rest of the vehicle. There is no rust, rot, soft spots, or hidden issues, making this a truly solid and honest classic. This is a well-restored, turnkey 1936 Ford that can be driven confidently and enjoyed anywhere without hesitation. It comes with a clean and clear title, ready for its next owner. Offered at $39,950, located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. A timeless pre-war Ford coupe, beautifully restored, properly sorted, and ready to be driven and enjoyed. 1939 Ford Tudor Deluxe Hot Rod. Price: $69,500. Location: Southern California. Show quality build. Big block power. No expense spared. This 1939 Ford Tudor Deluxe is a 6-figure custom that blends timeless pre-war styling with modern performance, and it's ready to drive today. Under the hood sits a built 454 big block Chevy V8 pushing around 500 horsepower, paired with a TH400 automatic transmission. With Phytech fuel injection and electronic ignition, you get instant starts, smooth drivability, and serious power on demand. This car was built right, a complete nut and bolt rotisserie restoration with over $120,000 invested. The all-steel body features exceptional fit and finish, showing the level of craftsmanship throughout. With only 3,400 miles since completion, it's fresh, dialed in, and turnkey. The chassis is fully upgraded with a custom setup, coilovers on all 4 corners, and a tubbed rear with a Curry 9-inch rear end. It sits right, handles better than stock, and delivers a planted, confident ride. Add in 4-wheel power disc brakes and power steering, and you've got modern control to match the power. Rolling on Boyd Coddington wheels, the stance is aggressive yet refined, exactly what you expect from a high-end build. Inside, the car continues to impress. A premium Mangus leather interior, Stewart Warner gauges, and full vintage air AC and heat bring comfort and class together. All new custom glass completes the cabin, giving it a clean, finished look from every angle. Cooling and reliability are handled with a custom 4-row polished aluminum radiator, ensuring this car stays cool and dependable even on long drives. This is not a project. Not a halfway build. This is a fully sorted, professionally built hot rod you can show, cruise, and enjoy immediately. No trades. If you're looking for a true show-quality 39 Ford with modern performance and serious investment behind it, this is the one. Turn the key. Feel the power. Own the spotlight. 1941 Ford Roadster Pickup. Price: $29,500. Location: Festus, Missouri. All steel. Pro build. Show winner. This 1941 Ford Roadster pickup is not just a custom. It's a no-expense-spared professional build with serious performance and presence. Built right from the ground up, this truck sits on a full aftermarket chassis and is powered by a healthy 383 Chevy Stroker V8, delivering strong, aggressive performance. Backed by a Ford 9-inch rear end and equipped with disc brakes, it's built to handle the power and drive with confidence. This is a true pro street-style build, wide stance, aggressive look and unmistakable attitude. It's the kind of truck that stands out instantly and draws attention wherever it goes. The body is all steel, a major plus in today's custom world. Fit and finish reflect the level of investment, with over $80,000 spent on the build. This isn't a backyard project, it's a professionally crafted machine. It's also a proven show winner, having taken home multiple awards at car and truck events. The kind of build that gets noticed, judged and respected. Driving it is just as impressive. The seller states you can take it anywhere, and with this setup that's exactly what it was built for. Strong engine, solid drivetrain and a well-sorted chassis make it a true driver, not just a trailer piece. This is a convertible roadster pickup, featuring a removable top for open-air cruising. No AC and no side windows. This is a pure raw driving experience. Wind in your face, engine in your ears, exactly how a build like this should feel. There's also real story behind it. Built with care and significant investment by the previous owner, this truck now represents both craftsmanship and legacy. Clean title in hand. Trades possible, but only for quality vehicles. At $29,500, this is an incredible value for an all-steel, professionally built custom with this level of investment and show history. If you want something truly different, powerful, unique and impossible to ignore, this is it. Turn heads. Win trophies. Drive it anywhere. 1941 Ford Roadster pickup. Price: $29,500. Location: Festus, Missouri. All steel. Pro build. Show winner. This 1941 Ford Roadster pickup is not just a custom. It's a no-expense-spared professional build with serious performance and presence. Built right from the ground up, this truck sits on a full aftermarket chassis and is powered by a healthy 383 Chevy Stroker V8, delivering strong, aggressive performance. Backed by a Ford 9-inch rear end and equipped with disc brakes, it's built to handle the power and drive with confidence. This is a true pro street-style build, wide stance, aggressive look and unmistakable attitude. It's the kind of truck that stands out instantly and draws attention wherever it goes. The body is all steel, a major plus in today's custom world. Fit and finish reflect the level of investment, with over $80,000 spent on the build. This isn't a backyard project, it's a professionally crafted machine. It's also a proven show winner, having taken home multiple awards at car and truck events. The kind of build that gets noticed, judged and respected. Driving it is just as impressive. The seller states you can take it anywhere, and with this setup that's exactly what it was built for. Strong engine, solid drivetrain and a well-sorted chassis make it a true driver, not just a trailer piece. This is a convertible roadster pickup, featuring a removable top for open-air cruising. No AC and no side windows. This is a pure raw driving experience. Wind in your face, engine in your ears, exactly how a build like this should feel. There's also real story behind it. Built with care and significant investment by the previous owner, this truck now represents both craftsmanship and legacy. Clean title in hand. Trades possible, but only for quality vehicles. At $29,500, this is an incredible value for an all-steel, professionally built custom with this level of investment and show history. If you want something truly different, powerful, unique and impossible to ignore, this is it. Turn heads. Win trophies. Drive it anywhere. 1956 Ford F100. Price: $19,900. Location: Temecula, California. This is where classic truck style begins, clean lines, honest V8 power, and the kind of presence that never goes out of fashion. A 1956 Ford F100 California truck, and a perfect entry point into the classic scene. Under the hood sits the 239 Power King V8, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. Simple, durable and full of character. It runs and drives, giving you a solid foundation you can enjoy right now while taking it to the next level over time. This truck comes from an older restoration, which means the hard work has already been done. It's not a ground-up project, it's a running, driving classic with room for improvement where you want it. The body carries that unmistakable mid-50s Ford look, bold, clean, and timeless. Being a California truck, it offers the kind of foundation enthusiasts look for when starting with a classic. Inside and out, it's honest. It does need some glass work, but that's a manageable fix, not a deal breaker. The kind of detail you handle once and then just enjoy the truck. And that's the key here. This is a great entry-level classic. Something you can drive, learn, and build into your own vision without starting from zero. Transport assistance is available, making it easy to get it to your door. At $19,900, you're getting a running, driving F100 with V8 power and classic appeal. At a price that still leaves room to personalize. No trades. Straight deal. If you've been looking for a vintage truck to get into the hobby the right way, this is it. Don't wait. Clean, affordable classics like this don't stick around. 1950 Chevrolet 3100 Restomod. Price: $49,500. Location: Gladstone, Oregon. This is not just a truck. This is a fully built, no-expense-spared Restomod done right. A 1950 Chevrolet 3100 that blends classic truck styling with modern performance, handling, and reliability. Built from the ground up with a complete frame-off rotisserie restoration, every inch of this truck has been touched, refined, and upgraded. With less than 600 miles since completion, it's essentially a fresh build, tight, clean, and ready to go. Under the hood sits a GM Performance Crate 350 V8, paired with a fresh 5-speed manual transmission. That's the best of both worlds, strong, responsive power with full driver engagement. It accelerates hard, shifts clean, and feels alive on the road. And this truck doesn't just go, it handles. Tubular control arms up front, QA1 rear 4-link with coilovers, and rack and pinion steering transform the driving experience. Add power steering and power disc brakes, and you've got modern control in a vintage body. Out back, a heavy-duty 12-bolt Posey rear end puts the power down the right way, solid, planted, and dependable. Visually, it stands out with a red and white two-tone finish, professionally done with a faux patina look. It has that vintage, worn-in character, but with fresh paint and quality underneath. It's the perfect balance of style and craftsmanship. The bed is just as detailed, featuring a new wood floor with stainless strips, clean, sharp, and show-worthy. Inside it's all new. Fresh brown bench seat upholstery, Dakota digital gauges, and a fully updated wiring system using a painless harness. Every light, every function, fully operational. Clean, simple, and modern where it matters. And that's the key, this is a turnkey build. No sorting needed. No waiting. No surprises. At $49,500, you're getting a professionally built Restomod that would cost significantly more to recreate today. If you want a classic truck with modern performance, head-turning looks, and true drivability, this is it. Don't wait. Builds at this level don't sit on the market, they get claimed. 1937 Chevrolet Coupe. Price: $29,000 or best offer. Location: South Texas. Timeless design. True vintage soul. Effortless presence. This 1937 Chevy Coupe represents an era when cars were built with style, character, and unmistakable identity. The kind of car that doesn't just show up, it arrives. Finished with classic pre-war lines, this coupe has been always garage kept, and it shows in its overall condition. The body presents clean and solid, with a stance that captures attention from every angle. It's not overdone, not overbuilt, just a well-kept classic that stays true to its roots. Under the hood, it runs well, delivering a smooth, enjoyable driving experience. This isn't a car that sits and waits, it's one you can take out, cruise, and actually enjoy on the road. And when you do, expect attention. This car is a true head-turner. Whether you're at a local event, a weekend cruise, or just driving through town, people notice. There's something about a pre-war coupe that modern cars simply can't replicate. Inside and out, it carries that authentic vintage feel, something collectors and enthusiasts appreciate more every year. The reason for selling is simple: no time to use it. And a car like this deserves more than sitting in a garage. Offered at $29,000 or best offer, this is a chance to own a piece of automotive history that's ready to be enjoyed right now. If you're looking for a classic with character, presence, and real road appeal, this 37 Chevy Coupe delivers. 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. Price: $37,500. Location: Eugene, Oregon. This is the icon. The car that defines an era. A 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air in excellent condition, Inside and out, clean, classic and ready to be enjoyed. Under the hood sits the legendary 283 V8, paired with a Powerglide automatic transmission. Smooth, reliable and perfectly suited for effortless cruising. It starts with ease, runs strong, and delivers that unmistakable classic Chevy feel every time you hit the road. What really sets this car apart is its condition. The body presents beautifully, the paint holds a strong shine, and the overall look is exactly what you want from a 57. It has that presence, timeless, elegant, and instantly recognizable. Step underneath and it tells the same story. Solid undercarriage, clean and well kept. That's the kind of detail that gives confidence and separates a good car from the rest. Inside it continues to impress. Clean, well-preserved, and comfortable, everything feels right. This is a car you can get into today and enjoy without hesitation. Sitting on 13x7 Luxor wheels, it has a subtle custom touch while still respecting its classic roots. The stance is right, the look is right, and it all comes together perfectly. And most importantly, it runs and drives nice. This is not a project. This is a turnkey classic you can take to shows, cruise nights, or just enjoy on a weekend drive. At $37,500, you're getting one of the most desirable classics ever built, in a condition that's ready to go. If you've been waiting for a 57 Bel Air that delivers style, reliability, and true presence, this is it. Don't wait. Cars like this don't sit, they get sold. 1939 Cadillac Series 60 Special Sedan. Price: $29,900. Location: Newfield, New Jersey. Pre-war luxury. Timeless design. True full classic. This 1939 Cadillac Series 60 Special is more than just a car. It's a piece of automotive history. Recognized as a full classic by the CCCA, and shaped by the legendary Bill Mitchell design, this is one of the most respected and elegant sedans of its era. Under the hood sits the original 346 CIDL head V8, factory rated at 135 horsepower, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, 3 on the tree. Smooth, refined, and built for effortless cruising, the way Cadillac intended. Finished in a deep dark blue, this car carries a presence that's both sophisticated and commanding. The body appears straight, with clean lines and no obvious blemishes, while the chrome trim remains in very good condition, adding just the right amount of contrast and shine. Step inside and the experience continues. The interior has been completely redone by Everlast of Linden, New Jersey, featuring a gray cloth bench seat that reflects the elegance of the late 1930s. Spacious, comfortable, and beautifully finished, it's the kind of cabin that reminds you why Cadillac led the luxury market. This is a well-presented older restoration, meaning it's been preserved and maintained, not overdone. It retains its authenticity while still being a car you can confidently enjoy. On the road, it delivers a smooth, composed ride thanks to independent front suspension and rear leaf springs, riding on 16-inch wheels wrapped in wide white-wall tires. Stopping power comes from front and rear drum brakes, and the classic 6-volt system keeps it true to its roots. This Cadillac isn't about speed, it's about presence, comfort, and heritage. Extra parts are included, adding even more value for the next owner. At $29,900, this is an opportunity to own a true pre-war luxury icon, recognized, respected, and increasingly rare. If you're looking for a classic with history, elegance, and collector status, this 1939 Cadillac delivers in every way. 1934 Ford Roadster, Buick V6 powered. Price: $17,500. Location: Tyler, Texas. Classic hot rod style, simple, clean, and built to enjoy. This 1934 Ford Roadster is a full-fendered cruiser with modern upgrades and a price point that makes sense. Built on a Gibbon fiberglass body around the 1990s, it carries that timeless pre-war look with a burnt orange finish that stands out without trying too hard. Paired with a tan soft top and louvered hood, it has the right mix of vintage style and custom attitude. Under the hood sits a 3.8L Buick V6, now upgraded with an ACES electronic fuel injection system. That means easier starts, smoother running, and improved reliability compared to old-school carb setups. It's backed by a TH350 automatic transmission and a Ford 9-inch rear end, a proven combination that's strong, simple, and dependable. On the road, it's built to cruise. Drop axle up front, rear ladder bars, front disc brakes, and a solid suspension setup give it a stable, comfortable ride. It's not just for show, you can actually drive this car and enjoy it. Inside, it's got a unique multi-tone interior, including the rumble seat, adding that extra vintage charm. The dash features a mix of gauges and the EFI control unit, keeping everything functional and within reach. Small detail, the fuel gauge currently doesn't communicate with the sending unit, but that's a minor fix. The car shows around 55k miles with only about 200 added by the current owner since the EFI upgrade. It's been updated where it counts, while still keeping its original character. This is not a high-dollar show car. This is a driver, a fun, usable, attention-getting hot rod you can get in and enjoy right away. At $17,500, it's a very accessible entry into the street rod world, especially with fuel injection and a solid drivetrain already in place. Don't wait. Deals like this don't stay around long.